and I think I'm actually muted. I'm not muted. So good job, me. Hi, everybody. It looks like I'm muted on my Stream Deck, but I'm not muted in OBS. So I'm counting that as a victory? Now,
I think it's victorious.
Yes, okay. Unfair Flips is also showing. I think we're good? I think we're good. Chat, you need to tell me if you can see and hear me, because I'm dying over here. In any case, hello.
I see and hear you on the stream.
Great. Perfect. Hello. Can you see and can you hear Camilla?
That's me.
Great. Okay. Perfect. We're doing a, I opened an idle game on my phone instead of the Stream Deck app that I have on my phone. We're doing a dual, no, you're good, Seraph, don't worry about it. We are doing a dual Yap stream, because Unfair Flips just came out, and Camilla's been trying to do this trick shot for 10 million years.
Yes. 28 hours, 59 minutes, and 42 seconds after throwing 119, almost 120,000 cards.
You hate to see it.
It's true. Do not fear the woman who has thrown one card. Fear the woman who's thrown fucking 120,000 cards.
God.
So how was everyone's day?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yes. Tuesday is my busy day. So I'm vibing at this point. That is not a game. There's the game.
I've been in my hole reading about Game Archival.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can hit both of these immediately. Duh.
Tuesday is also my busy day. Had my electronic music class in the morning. Oak had his ceramics class. We came home. We did therapy early because we actually had an HRT checkup at our usual time.
Ooh.
Yeah. And actually, our doctor said, like, you've been on HRT for like 8 years. You can go down to a once-a-year checkup instead of twice a year.
Yippee!
Mm-hmm.
Seraph said, I would be so afraid of any woman who threw that many cards. I would assume in real life that practice would just mean I could be sniped in the eye from anywhere in the room.
Probably.
It's not outside the realm of possibility.
From this couch, from that chair, from the clock, from that shelf, you know. Perhaps even from the stairs.
Oh, even from the stairs? Love when a doc is like, yeah, you can do a hormone check once a year. I say as someone with garbage veins.
Yeah, I do actually have to still get blood work for it because she forgot to put in an order for it. So I went to Quest Diagnostics on Thursday, and they were like, we don't have anything for you. Bye. I said, okay.
It's like, well,
so I'm doing it on
thanks.
like Wednesday. Yeah. Or on like Thursday rather.
I used to play dodge frisbee every morning at my school, and I got to a point where I could hold 4 in a hand and throw them to tag separate kids and get at least 3 of them.
Oh my god. Seraph, Ultimate Frisbee Champion?
Damn, alright. I mean, yeah, I figured they were foam, but...
I didn't. So, Mac, tell us about unfair flips.
Unfair flips. I have beaten this game once already. Well, okay, beaten is a strong word, I would say. But I have gotten 9 heads in a row, and then I got egg bugged.
You got what?
I got egg bugged. It's one of the endings you can get. You can get egg bugged.
Ah, I see.
Yes. There is I think it'll tell you at some point during the game, there is a 10% chance of actually landing the 10th heads.
Yeah.
It is also now telling me that this is my 100th flip. Damn, 3 in a row. That was pretty good. I just want to get up to being able to upgrade my base coin worth.
Also, for those who haven't seen the game, unfair flips, you have to flip heads on a coin 10 times in a row.
Yes. You start at a 20% chance of landing a heads, and as you flip, here's what I will do. I will make it big so that you can see, actually what I'm doing. Small Camilla, big Mac. So it's mostly tails. And then as I go, I earn money that I can use to upgrade everything, basically. I think that it starts at a 2-second flip time, and then you can spend money to go down to a 1-second flip time. Damn.
I think the final flip time is like 0.999 or something.
Oh, yes,
like
it's
that
0.99999 repeating. That is true.
Repeating, of course.
I just want to upgrade base coin worth. Woo!
Ooh.
Ooh?
Hmm?
Nah.
5 in a row on 30% is very impressive.
That was very impressive. Yeah, that was great. I'm glad that I was big for that one, or supposedly I was big for that one. I'm still trying to remember. It's been a while since I've used Stream Deck, so I'm still trying to remember how it works. Yes, I am big. Yippee! I'm so good at this streaming thing. I will make Camilla big again. I think you're mostly going to be, actually, I think you're going to be only getting my game audio.
This Trickshot doesn't really have that much audio anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if it was chip 3 in a row, that has some ASMR. This one, it's like the occasional like tap of a card.
Yeah. This is ASMR, because this is gentle coin flipping and landing on table noises.
Mm-hmm. And guitar strings.
And the guitar strings, you're so right.
Lovely C scale.
I do really appreciate that it adds exclamation points every time you get multiple heads in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I'm going to switch back to me because it's explaining how there are multiple endings to this game. When you reach 9 heads in a row, the game will select an ending randomly. Tell me more. Of those endings, you have a 10% chance of the coin actually landing heads.
So, fun fact about unfair flips. We recently got a 3rd Nightmare Ned speedrunner in the community.
Oh, yes!
And her girlfriend did the art for this game. Shout out to Gwen.
So sick.
Yeah, it's very good too. I quite like it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I love this guy in the mongoose mask in the background.
I thought it was supposed to be a tiger mask.
Is it?
It looks like
I
tiger.
also always
That's
thought
right.
tiger.
I think the game on Steam says mongoose.
Oh, wild.
If I'm remembering correctly.
Oh, well, shout out to the man goose anyway.
Mangoose, hand whore, car goose. I say hand whore. Don't please don't put in the
that one.
newspaper that I said hand whore.
Everyone has their own interpretations of what this mask is. Here, I will let me pull up the Steam page really quick and hope that it does not fuck up the stream. This game has lore.
What?
Just go to the Steam page for Unfair Flips and read the introduction that they totally bury the lead on. Because it's not really relevant.
The year is 50,002. All of humanity has crumbled to dust. The only remnants are faceless creatures who wear masks of long extinct animals, repeating the systems of humans who have disappeared millennia ago. There is no war, but suffering abounds in the vast stretches of post-human eternity. Today it is your turn to suffer. Unfair Flips is a short, incremental clicker about flipping the world's worst coin over and over until you get 10 heads in a row. The game practices true randomness. It is possible that the first 10 times you flip the coin will be all heads. However, it's exceedingly unlikely. With a 20% chance of flipping heads each time, your odds of getting 10 in a row are 1 in 9,765,625. As you play, you can push the odds to be more in your favor, chaining heads together to upgrade your coin. However, getting 10 heads in a row will never be guaranteed. That's it. No discussion of what ancient creature it is.
That's it. I swear I saw someone on Blue Sky say it was a mongoose.
I mean, I'm not down.
$1.99. So Mac is currently playing Unfair Flips, which is the one that is currently big, and Camilla is playing Trickshot Simulator. I have gone back to Camilla being big. Camilla, please explain to our lovely audience what it is you're trying to do and how long you've been doing it.
So I can actually show you what I'm trying to do. Let's go back to stage select so we can see an example. So you need to throw cards so that one lands in this clothespin and the other lands between these two things. You have to do that with 2 cards, one right after the other. I have been doing it for 29 hours, 11 minutes, and 25 seconds.
We love Trickshot Simulator in this house.
We do. I booted it up yesterday, and both you, Pat, and everybody shut up. Fuck. Okay.
Nattery says, wow,
Pat.
this seems like torture.
I don't, well, no. I don't think so. But you, Pat, and Sylvie were all like, oh, hype. Finally, Trickshot Sim again. It is certainly... It's not something that I would play on my own, really. This is a game that I bring up when I don't have anything else to do in a call with friends. Actually, the first time I started playing this, I was on a call with someone. I was on a call with Sylvie, and we were having a really good conversation, but I was bored of the game that I had been playing. And I didn't want to end the conversation, so I just booted this up.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah.
I promise I will actually tab back over to me being big if I get more than like 4 in a row, but 4 is not very exciting.
Yeah.
4 is just like, alright, let's build up some money so that I can try to get a faster flip time.
Yeah.
Or
I don't get out of bed for less than 5 heads.
Yes. See? Tails.
Many such cases.
Many such
There you go.
cases.
One of 2 such cases.
I do really like that the size of the coin increases as you upgrade the base worth. So it was dime size, now it is quarter size.
Yeah. And then it's like a dollar coin.
Yes. Skips right over the half cent, the half dollar, which is a little disrespectful,
Yeah.
but you know.
Disrespectful to John F. Kennedy's head. Hasn't it suffered enough? Doesn't even get to be on a coin anymore.
You know what we need to bring back with all the inflation these days? We need to bring back the $2 bill.
So true. I think also we should bring back... Actually, I think this will do the opposite of what I'm thinking I want it to do. I was going to say we should bring back the Eisenhower dollar, not with Eisenhower on it necessarily, but just like the fucking size of those things that like absolutely would serve as a lethal weapon at terminal velocity. Like these things are fucking massive, okay?
Are they bigger? How much bigger than a normal dollar are they?
I would say, and this is taking into account like circular area, right? Twice the size.
Oh, it's like a coin.
Yes, this is a coin.
Okay.
These are huge. These are big fucking coins. I have a couple of them in my collection. Loonies, the thing is, Nattery, is that loonies and toonies do sound like clown currency, but I love it anyway. It's great. I'm very happy for you guys that you have this. My joke answer for how long is today's stream going to go is until one of us wins. But if it's me, that'll probably be quick, and if it's you, that could be 4 hours. That could be longer than 4 hours.
Yeah, I've been kicking around the idea of doing a stream the stream doesn't end until I get card 2 in a row. And just whenever I get it, I get it.
I actually have an when we're off mic, a thought about that I just thought of, so.
Okay.
Because I know that you said that last night or this morning? Last night, I think.
Probably last night.
Nattery said, okay, so forever stream. Yeah, we do stream forever again, but it's just Camilla
Only
playing
Trickshot
Trickshot Sim. Now, I recognize the fact that I have enough money that I could up my head's chance, but
That's
generally,
Howard's way out, of course.
Generally speaking, I find flip time to be an upgrade I want to get faster. Because I'm an impatient motherfucker. Most hilarious outcome is when Camilla just gets it after 15 minutes into the forever stream. Yeah, I mean, that's what, Marn's guy who flipped a coin 10 times in a row, and the 10 tails in a row stream took, what, like 20 hours? Oh?
No.
Damn it.
That was okay. That was pretty close. I didn't want it enough.
You got the more difficult one.
Yes. Sorry, you were saying, Mac?
A streamer that Marn really likes watching did a coin flip stream where he had to flip 10 tails in a row and then 10 heads in a row, and Marn can correct me on this if I'm wrong.
Other way around.
It was the other way around. Okay, 10 heads in a row, which took a number of hours, and then brought the same coin back to do 10 tails in a row, and it took less than an hour, I want to say.
I think it was over in like half an hour.
Yeah, so just was like, alright, I'm going to use the same coin just to indicate that it was not my luck. This is just a fucked up coin. And guess what? Alright, now I will bump up my head's chance. Sorry, you were saying?
I said, turns out it might be a fucked up coin.
Turns out it might be a fucked up coin. This is just basic programming. I keep reaching 4 and then hitting tails immediately. So, what other games is everyone playing?
We're still doing the Archipelago.
Oh, yes.
Randomized Earthbound for us. We are able to get to Gygas at the end, but we got our heads handed to us, so we're waiting for a few items and things. Another character. Oh. Oh!
Ooh.
That was so close.
Ah.
I hope you all know that I am going to freak out when I get it.
As you should. Niels said, hold on. Niels said, I was playing Dangle the Stringy for the cats.
Oh.
Natalie's playing Balatro right now, hell yeah.
Ooh.
And Seraph said I should look into whether someone's made the Oracle games Archipelago friendly or not yet. Check the beta spreadsheets also. Cause stuff may not be listed on the website, but maybe in beta or alpha. And be perfectly functional. That's how I played Balatro on Archipelago the first time, because it's not an official release yet.
That's how we did Psychonauts as well.
Mm-hmm.
Nuttery said I want to play other video games, so I keep messing up my wrist tendons. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I need to get back into my occupational therapy exercises.
Every time, man. Come on.
Been busy doing post-op physical therapy, essentially.
Yeah.
Repetitive wrist injury is my old friend.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that my decurve veins has not... And I know the minute I say this, my decurve veins is going to be like, bitch, you thought? My knees still hate me, though. I'll say that much.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh?
Oh.
Immediately tails.
No.
I was like 5 in a row?
Because we were watching.
Yes. This is my 500th flip.
Knees are the worst. My desk chair is ever so slightly too short for me, and it makes my knees hurt so bad.
Oh.
Oh, here we
Ooh.
go. Here's the unfair flips lore. It's not really a lore drop, but call out post.
Philosophy.
Mission statement.
Humans have a strange relationship to probability. Even when presented with completely truthful odds, as you can see in the top left of the screen, people still want to believe in some trick. Some way of cheating the odds, flat as they are. There is no way to beat these odds. There is only time.
I'm confident the speedrunning community will have something to say about that as soon as they figure it out.
Seraph just said, nah, I think I will beat the odds.
Yeah. I would simply win.
I mean, theoretically, you can RNG manipulate this game because there is no such thing as true randomness with computers. It's going off of a seed, probably based off of your computer time.
Mm.
The first time I played
that's
this...
pretty close.
Oh, shit. The first time I played this, I was literally sitting here just tapping on the spacebar with one hand and playing a different game on my phone with the other. Because I was just like, whatever. I'll hear the sound cues. I'll get it eventually.
iPad baby.
Yes. Yes. Seraph said, now the real sad question is how quickly does the earning potential of the coin flips outpace most modern jobs? Bro, I think I made it up to, with the combo mults on the first one. Listen, I can't deny that it was a Gen Z moment. But I hate that you said it like that. I think I was in the $2,000 or $3,000 when I beat the game the first time. So, after about an hour. So, you know. It was real money. Alright, let me switch back to Camilla. Chat, if at any point my game disappears,
It's getting closer.
Nattery, I've done that before. I have absolutely just fucked Balatro runs by just fucking a setup.
That's always tough.
I want to
When
see
it's
I
like
did it.
When it's like it wasn't bad luck, it was just me.
Yeah. I did it once on a purple? Either black or purple stick. Where I just completely just my brain just blorped. I don't know what that word is either. Just blorped on the boss blind and thought, oh, I'll do this, and absolutely wasted a hand. Basically. Not in a like this hand didn't score at all way, which I have done that before. But in a like, oh, I could have just played this now and been done with it. I think it was... Which one was it? Was it the one where you have to play a different hand on every... I think it was the one where you have to play a different hand on every hand. And I just fucked it. Completely. And I was just like, oh my god.
I've done that with the opposite boss blind of that, where it's like you can only play one type.
Yeah.
And in runs where it's like I'm playing one type and then my real hand, like I have DNA or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, alright, I'm locked into high card.
See, I'm a supernova fucker in Balatro, so the one where you have to play a different hand on every hand, was bad.
Yeah.
I'm a lock into one hand in a run and just... Because my brain just defaults to it. Like, my brain doesn't even think to look for anything else. $99 once again. Okay, there we go. Oh, hell yeah, Sarah. Someone made the randomizer that it wanted.
Nice.
Let's go.
Is it a specific game, or... Yes.
One of the
Yes!
Oracle games, I think.
Yeah, it was the Oracle games, but I was curious if it was a specific one. Okay.
Alright, I have a question from another server.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
How many bagels could you eat in one sitting?
Like 2. If I pushed myself.
Depends what's on the bagels.
Context of the question is Jeff's on all-you-can-eat bagel place.
Oh, shit.
That feels, I don't know,
Sarah
redundant.
said like 7 to 9. What size of bagels are you looking at?
Mine is a lot. The consensus where I'm looking has been like in the 3 to 5 range.
I think I could eat more. Okay. Welcome to Mac's Picky Food Corner, okay?
Oh,
I don't like cream cheese, which has nothing to do with texture and everything to do with taste. I just don't like the taste of it. I think a buttered bagel, I could eat 2 or 3. A peanut butter bagel, I could only eat 1.
Oh god, yeah, peanut butter's so heavy. My answer from experience is I can comfortably do 2.5.
6?
Oh?
7?
7? No. So I think, and that's with cream cheese. So I think if I were doing a toasted buttered bagel, and I were like, I had, that was the only thing I was going to eat for the day, I think I could get to 5. I wouldn't feel good after, but...
I feel like I would feel sick if I ate 2 bagels.
The thing is that, like, bagel bread as opposed to other bagels. Seraph says I could crush 7 to 9 in one sitting. Are you okay? The thing for me about bagels, I love bagels. Don't even get me wrong. Most bagels are too heavy. I think I could probably do better with I hate to say it like this, a real bagel. But like those grocery store bagels, fuck that. Fuck that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, like one that has been freshly made tends to be a lot less dense. You're right. I could probably eat 3. If I believed in myself.
Seraph said, no, Mac, obviously I'm not okay.
Follow-up question that the conversation has morphed into. What food could you sit down and slam back an unlimited amount of? Or, the phrasing of the question is more, what can you get your money's worth at an all-you-can-eat place of food? But
ice cream.
French fries. French fries is also my answer, Nattery. I think also depending on the pizza place. I have been in some really, really good pizza places where I could just, inhale, a half a pie. But it has to be, the right... It has to be the right pizza.
See, I can do. My answer was sushi or dumplings. Because I feel like, and I know they're labor intensive to make, but I feel like dumplings are really expensive for how many you get.
Yeah. I've been to all you can eat sushi. There's one in a town a little bit away from me. It's like $20 for all you can eat.
Ooh.
Or at least it was when I was last there in, like, I don't know, 2018.
Sure.
I think I could also do cookies, and part of that is just because I already kind of do that. Where I will just eat half a package of cookies and not notice what I'm doing. Neil said, I have a metabolism where I can have one sitting of something and I'm gonna feel full, but I want to eat again 30 minutes later. I'm not an expert in metabolism or biology by any stretch of the imagination. That might just be an appetite thing, though. Because I get that. Or rather, I also still feel full, but then I also want to eat.
Yeah. Might also be the, like, nutritional content of the food.
It may also be a small person thing. You are... Yes. It might be being tiny. Now, this begs a question, Niels. How tall are you? I need to know this for science.
Niels has to be 5'2".
5'0". Holy shit! There's someone else in this world that I'm taller than.
Yippee!
How tall are you?
Yeah! No, I listen. Natalie is also 5 feet tall! We exist!
Whereas I am, if not definitively, then very much in competition for largest at Moonshot. So.
Seraph said, Neil said high fives, and Seraph said low fives. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Riley, said to me, I think, I want to say last year-ish, when we were talking about height. Not the last time we were talking about height, but, like, one of the last times we were talking about height. Or, like, Riley said to me, I think you might be the smallest person I know. And I was like, no, I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I've met...
It just doesn't feel true.
I've had 5'0" friends. I've had 4'9" friends.
Our partner is 5'1", right? You're 5'1"? You're 5'1"? 5'1.3"? Okay. 5'1.3".
Normal response, yeah. My mother is 4'11". And when I was growing up, I swear to God, she told people that she was 5 foot even. She was like, no, I've never cracked 5 feet. I've always been 4'11" and 7/8". And I'm like, now that's just mean.
Have we told you guys the story of how we shrunk 2 inches?
This sounds familiar.
Yes. I don't know if Chad has heard it, though.
Tell the story for Chad again. Just to be safe.
The short version is that we went for...
The short version.
Our...
Sorry.
We went for our annual physical. And we got measured. And the nurse, she was like, it says here on your chart that you're 5'10", but I'm measuring 5'6". And I said, I'm not 5'6". That is my father's height. I am taller than my father. And so I straightened up, and she was like, okay, 5'8" then. And I swear that we were 5'10" before hormones.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the short version is estrogen is a hell of a drug. We also went down a couple of shoe sizes.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Nessa has sent a screenshot to the Discord, to the main Moonshot Discord, and I have to also say I am taller than this clown bear doll.
I'm glad. Thank you for confirming.
This is the only way I can assert dominance over this weird clown doll. Niels can still fit into women's size 6s. That's wild.
Damn.
It's a lot of tails in a row, dog. Immediately summoned the heads. And lost it again.
Oh, we have speedrun news for the chat.
Oh, yes!
Claudia's Detroit Become Human 100% run was verified, finally. So she is officially second place on the leaderboard. And the mod, it took so long because the mod who verified it, he said back in December that he wasn't going to manually go through and retime it for the load times and everything. But then he did. It actually knocked a half hour off of our time. Off of Claudia's time. I'm not going to take credit for that 60-hour speedrun. Her goal when she does it again in December is sub 60.
Let's go.
Let's go.
What a thing to do twice.
I
don't remember.
Compared it to childbirth. That we've forgotten how painful it was. What were you going to say?
Was it you and Sarah who were gonna do that other one?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are still planning that. In theory.
Neil said, I feel like a speedrun that long is going to take a toll on the body. I feel like you could claim some credit for that if you really wanted to.
I wasn't there. I was asleep.
At least someone was.
Actually, Claudia got 8 hours every night.
Huh.
Wow.
Probably the most regular sleep schedule has been in a long time.
I am considering I am not married to this idea in the slightest. I don't think I would have the patience for it, is the reason why. I am considering getting into Risk of Rain 2 speedrunning.
Ooh, that would be fun.
And I say I don't have the patience for it because I don't have the patience to do that much repetition. Not I don't have the patience to do. Risk of Rain 2 speedruns are not 60 hours long. They're 5 minutes long. Nope, they're 10 minutes long. 5 would be breaking a shitload of records. Oh no, Nattery. How'd you flub this time? I guess that question would make more sense if I'd asked how you flubbed last time, but... Oh, yep. Yeah, the psychic gets you every fucking time. Even if it isn't the psychic, just playing 4 cards when you need to play 5. Hey, listen, if you need to go so that you can pay attention to Belatro,
We won't be offended.
I'm not gonna be offended. I am really at the point. I had the perfect hand and just threw it away. Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Oh, fuck off. I was sold a journal that someone scribbled in.
By the
You were
way, in
what?
case anyone was curious, that was just my 1000th flip.
Nice. I was sold a journal that someone scribbled on one of the pages.
Oh.
And it's just one, so it's not, like, worth returning. But it's still annoying.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad that you like hearing our stream chatter. We're just vibing.
Yeah.
It is possible, although unlikely, that this game will never end. There are no safeguards in place to prevent such a thing. That was 4? This is an exercise in raw probability. 20% is unfailingly 20%. 30% is unfailingly 30%. 100% is unfailingly 100%. Though you cannot ever reach 100%. That would defeat the purpose. I think when I got it the first time, it was on 55% heads chance, and I had the stat at the end said I flipped the coin 1,700 times.
Yep, not terrible. Nope. I legitimately do feel like I'm getting better at this trick shot.
Mm-hmm. I would say that's accurate.
It's like I'm hitting this more frequently, or hitting at least one of them more frequently. I feel like more frequently the second one is getting close. It's funny, Riley watched me play this one time, and they were like, I thought it was essentially, like, random where the cards go. And it's like, no, I am throwing them. I'm aiming and throwing. I still say that this would go crazy in VR.
I agree with you. We have reached the point in the game that I hit last time in my game, which I have now made small again. Or I should have made small. I can't actually see stream right now.
You did make smell.
Yippee! We have now reached the point in my game where last run I was seriously like, what if I just made a macro? And I was like, okay, that definitely defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
Like, RNG, genuinely, RNG manipulation and all of that sort of stuff is one thing. I'm like, getting a macro to click for you, that's bullshit.
Yeah. I have to agree.
I had to admit my shame. But we are also in the part of the game where I'm literally just like, alright, I'm probably not going to hit it, so I just need to make sure that I get to 10,000 at some point. I'll get it eventually. I'll get up to like 7 or 8 times and die, and it'll be hilarious.
Taking all bets on when Mac will hit 10 heads.
Actually, this is a good thought. We should. Hey, Quinn, would you be able to run a prediction on whether or not Camilla or I are gonna finish our runs first?
I'm on it.
Easy channel points for everyone.
I believe, Camilla. Truly, I believe.
Thank you.
I have faith, even if no one else does.
Thank you. I honestly feel like I might be able to do it on this stream. Today could be the day.
Today could be the day.
We'll give people a good 15 minutes to vote.
Yeah. Why not? We're vibing. We're chilling.
We're chilling. I want to vote, but if I vote, I can't pay out the points. So, here I am.
Well, tell us your bet, at least.
Well, considering you still have 0, I think I would go there.
Oh, yeah, hold on a second. I can vote. I can vote on my side. Maybe,
This is true.
If mobile will let me.
I may only have 20 channel points on my side of the bet, but if I win, I get like 20,000.
Okay, I can't
And that's
do it
why
from,
you gotta go for it.
I can't do it from mobile, but...
So if we ever run out of conversation topics, I can launch into the reading I've been doing today.
I
What's the
have
reading
been... Frankly, I have been waiting.
Well, we seem to have other things to talk about. I didn't want to monopolize it.
No, we do. And I also knew that you and I had a conversation on not this channel, but on my channel on Sunday about the reading that you were doing.
Yes. So who wants to hear about Stanford researchers trying to archive Second Life?
Ooh.
Tell me
Interesting.
more.
Tell me more. So Second Life is really interesting. As someone whose entire playtime in it is about 5 minutes, something I did not realize, which is really fucking cool, is basically everything in it is player generated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can make things out of primitives, and you can add textures and scripting and animation, to do all sorts of things. And it also has the really unique, or at least it feels unique now, I don't know what it was in context, terms of service where everything you make for that game remains your own. You still own the rights to that.
Oh, this is the one. Yeah, you mentioned this very
Yeah.
briefly in Discord, and yeah, tell me
Yes.
about how the Stanford researchers are trying to fucking archive this shit.
Yeah, so as a big project called the Preserving Virtual Worlds project, sorry, let me actually bring up
Hold on.
my fucking...
Let's see.
Ayo?
Immediately!
No.
My hit tapped over to me, immediately hit tails. Can't win them all.
Let me find the actual... So the people involved in this project are from a lot of different universities, and this was partially funded by the Library of Congress. So big deal. As like a study into the challenges of preserving video games. And as part of it, they did case studies on several different games. They did, like, Doom is one that's really well archived, actually. You can get all sorts of versions of it, and, you know, for all sorts of platforms. It has an active community. It has, like, been embraced by modders have embraced it, the devs have embraced the modders, like things are looking great for Doom. Second Life, as an online kind of world sim experience, is a lot more challenging, because what do you archive? Let me scroll back to where this document is 195 pages and available on the Library of Congress website if anyone wants to also do a lot of reading.
I do like reading.
But yeah. So for Second Life, and as some context is, there have been some theorizing earlier parts of this paper about like what should be preserved. Can you someone said something along the lines of you can preserve every detail of a game and still lose the history. They also talked about like in one of the first MMOs, EverQuest, on September 12th, 2001, for reasons you might expect, players held an approximation of a candlelight vigil by taking out their gathering in big groups and taking out their shiniest weapons.
It's very funny.
Well,
yeah.
Actually, fuck. Not to bring up Destiny 2, the video game again. But when the day that Lance Reddick passed, almost every single Destiny player at one point or the other during the game loaded into the tower and went up to Commander Zavala and just crouched there next to him for a while in just this like unspoken vigil for one of the voice actors who has been part of the game since the beginning, has totally embraced our community. Like, it was one of the central characters of the entire game. Like, I remember going over there at one point and just hanging out for like an hour or so, just in that like little vigil, and just being so moved by it, like, as a thing that we did for this game that we all cared about.
Yeah. And so that's another great example of this, of a, like, without the wider context. Like, if someone had just managed to, like, make replay codes of Destiny and could just fly around the world and see what was going on, they would just see a bunch of players kneeling around a guy.
Yeah.
And so preserving the wider context around things is important. For the purposes of this, they're like, okay, well, that's largely out of the window. So what can we preserve? So they did two things. Reading from the paper now. For our project,
I had a moment where I was like on the first 5, and then I want to go back to what Quinn's saying. On the first 5, when the minute I tabbed in, it went to Tails, and I was like, maybe I just have to leave it in picture-in-picture. And then I did that, and I went, nah, it doesn't mean anything.
For our project, then, we wish to investigate the feasibility of preserving that environment, and if possible, doing so in a way as to avoid relying on the proprietary infrastructure of Linden Lab, the people who make it. If for no other reason than the fact that Linden simply does not possess the resources at this point to serve as a long-term preservation repository of their own virtual territories. They focused their efforts on 5 islands: Life Squared, Stanford University Libraries, Democracy Island, which is a project of the New York Law School, International Space Museum, Rumsey Historical Maps. They go into detail of like what like the complexities of just how many servers there have to be, like how
Wait,
many systems. Oh,
that was 7.
Okay.
And then I immediately died.
Dream is
Don't worry
still
about it.
alive.
Dream gone. Just like you have to have like the local side, the server side, you have to have login authentication, this, that, and the other thing. So that's already a big hurdle to preservation. But they're like, okay, what if we preserve just the contents of the island? And the thing is, preserving such an environment presents several obstacles. There are technological impediments to obtaining access to certain forms of content in Second Life. Due to the permission system employed by Second Life, an object's inventory is by default not available to anyone other than the object creator, so it cannot be accessed or copied by any resident of Second Life. They had Linden Labs cooperation, but they wanted to approach this as any other researcher would, who wouldn't have the cooperation. They, as random people off the street with the tools that they then go on to describe. But another big thing is intellectual property and contract law, of all things, present additional obstacles to preservation activity. The terms of service agreement covering residence, access, and use of Second Life service specifically states you retain any and all intellectual property rights in the content you submit to the service. The terms of service also forbid any infringement of intellectual property through unauthorized copying of content available through the service. Stating you must obtain basically, you need to get people to give you the things. You can't just copy them.
Yeah.
And I think, a poignant bit that I highlighted for later is, if we were to manage to archive all of the objects from a given region, including all scripts, animations, and other inventory content that are typically protected, we would, in effect, have managed to archive a ghost town. An empty set of architecture and geography with no information about how the space was used or what its inhabitants were like.
Yeah.
But they continue anyway, because that's what, like, what the fuck else are you gonna do? So they go through, like, okay, so here's how we go through, like, and, here's our methodology for copying an island. Just the base layer without any of the user content. And then, because of these unique terms of service, they have to create a list of all objects within an island, which they used a script to do. Then they had to contact the creators of those objects individually to obtain permission to archive their materials. Which they actually did in a cool way, because they did it fully in game. They made a spot that, and sent out mail to everyone they were trying to contact, and was like, hey, here's who we are, here's what we're doing, go to this spot and interact with this thing, and it'll let you read through the contract and sign, and you don't have to do anything other than agree, or you don't have to agree, but no further action would be required on your part. Which is really cool.
Hang on. Oh. Hang on, I gotta throw cards fast.
Oh.
I'm waiting.
Oh no, you can go. Do it. I was joking, I need to throw cards fast that I can beat you to winning. But, man. Got him.
Oh, I got so hard.
Then we get to a big headline called Failures in Archiving.
I didn't even know that could happen.
What do you give me guesses for what the response rate for their asking permissions was?
10%. Second Life is full of libertarians.
10% is the high end. On some islands, it was 0%.
Yeah, I bet.
Source: our father is a libertarian who played Second Life.
Hey, next sentence. Moreover, some of our responses were actually hostile. Many Second Life builders earn a living from creating objects in Second Life, and they were not pleased with the notion that anyone might actually copy their creations and place them in an archive where others would be able to obtain access to them.
Sarah said, "Damn, incredible burn of Second Lifers."
What I just, that infuriates me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I
get if it's your living. I think
I don't.
Because
here's the thing. You could, as part of that contract, you didn't just have to give them access. You could give them an embargo period. Like, hey, you don't get to release it for this long. Like.
Yeah, I was going to say even if it's your living, and I'm surprised that you're able to make a living on Second Life in 2025.
This was in 2009 to 2011.
Okay, that's a little more reasonable then.
Yeah.
I am going to be 100% honest here. I had not heard of Second Life before today.
Oh, really?
Fascinating.
So, the thing that you have to understand is that my knowledge of video game history is built in the last 5 years.
That's fair. Mine is built in the last, 10.
Yeah, I played video games when I played some video games when I was, younger. I played my dad's NES when I was, 11. But, I did not play a lot of video games. I was not very good at video games, and I got very frustrated very easily by them. So it is really only in the last, it's only in, the last 10 years that I've started, really playing video games, and it's only in the last 5 that I've started, digging into them and going, okay, what are the ones that I've missed? Right? This year is the first time I'm playing a Silent Hill game. Now, part of that is that I don't like horror, part of that is that I don't like jump scares. It has nothing to do with horror. I like horror. I don't like jump scares. It took me a long time to divorce those two in my head. Because I want to be very clear, it has nothing to do with generationally where I am, because I'm on a Gen Z cusp, but technologically I'm more millennial than anything else. It's just that, it was not really a thing for me when I was growing up.
Yep. Yes,
Go
ahead.
I was going to say, I know Second Life because it was a significant factor in our parents' divorce.
Oh, no.
Wait. What?
Yes. Yeah.
No, I don't want to ask you to air out your parents' divorce on a live stream, but I am so curious. Neil said, I do air that laundry.
The short version is that our father got sucked into Second Life and kind of withdrew from our mother. There were many factors leading to that as well. But he also, I believe, met a woman on Second Life. I don't have many details past that, but I'm sure everyone can fill that in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was not uncommon in 2006.
Nope.
No. I believe that.
Also, I think our father was a Second Life landlord, so
Yikes. Yikes. Alright. I'm pausing in my own game, which I know is small right now anyway, because I have to look at this. I have to see this with my eyes. Okay. Yeah, I see.
What were you seeing with your
What are you seeing with your eyes?
Second Life?
Oh, yeah. It looks terrible.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I don't have... Again, I have no context for this whatsoever. So, like...
Yeah.
You could be telling me that it's, like, a fucking isometric WoW style, like, look. You could tell me that it's a Minecraft. You could tell me that it's a Roblox. No, it's The Sims, but sure.
Yeah, Second Life also very famously, like, had, like, sex clubs and things.
Yep.
It was a very not safe for work game in parts. And I mean, it still does have those things. I think that might be the thing that survives in Second Life.
Tails at 8, by the way.
Oof.
Oh well.
The Enduring Industries, yeah, I got one into the clothespin, then wasn't paying attention.
No!
It's fine. I was gonna say the oldest profession, Second Life sex worker.
Christ.
So what were you saying, Quinn?
That's basically the end of it. The conclusion is, like, we failed to archive this. Like, what we came away with, 10% of an island is not an archive of it.
Again!
So...
Not whoops,
that
but,
is
like...
so fucking funny, though.
There's just so, too many factors working against it. And unfortunately, with the way games have gone, this is where I need to start email blasting some researchers and professors. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of what I'm reading is from the 2009 to 2015 era.
The landscape is so different.
Yeah, like, digital distribution was just starting to become huge. And that, like, Steam and digital distribution is, like, mentioned in passing as something that will make things harder, but that most of their focus is on preserving original hardware and making sure the oldest games don't get lost. And I'm just like, damn, where are we now?
Yeah. Have you heard about the group that's trying to preserve, like, every version of Minecraft?
I have not. That's interesting. I guess foolishly, I thought most of that work was being done officially.
No, because a lot of the early stuff, like the alphas and the betas, I mean, that was just hosted on Hatsune Miku's website.
Sure.
And there are certain versions that are thought to have been no archive of. There was one in particular that was only up for something like 6 hours because the update just like immediately crashed your computer.
Okay.
And believe it or not, that was just kind of like randomly found by some person. Like, this person was into Minecraft around that time and downloaded it, and then just kind of like forgot to play it, and heard about this, and they were like, "Surely I don't have that version, right? I was playing around that time." Oh, I was playing around that time, but surely not. And they actually did.
Seraph said a couple minutes ago, I remember watching my god uncle play EverQuest and honestly being enraptured, but no way my parents would pay a subscription for me to play a computer game. So true.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being 10 years old, and we went to visit my aunt and my cousins, and my cousin is... this cousin in question is 4 years older than me, and... so, 14, 15-year-old boy, and I'm 10, so 2005, 2006, and he was playing The Sims 2, and he made me, my parents, our grandfather, the boy I had a crush on, and we just made up this boy's mom, put us all in a house together, played out some stuff for a while, and then set the kitchen on fire and killed all of us.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And,
in our household, there was a rule against making Sims of people we knew.
and my mom was like, okay, because I was very upset. Because I was 10 and autistic. He was 15 and probably autistic. I'm under no illusions. You know, but my mom was like, okay, I don't think that we can... One, I don't think you should watch your cousin play The Sims anymore, and two, I don't think we can have that in our house. Now, I did eventually... another cousin of mine gave me her copy of The Sims, and I did eventually play it and learn that, no, you don't... that only happens when... He wanted to show me the Grim Reaper, like... He wanted to do it, but he was also like, but look at how funny the Grim Reaper is, because the Grim Reaper comes and then he, like, sits in the house and eats all their food and watches TV, which I did think was pretty funny, but it still gave me nightmares.
Right.
Like, I was just old enough to understand the humor of what he was trying to show me, and still too young to suspend disbelief.
Speaking of The Sims and Sims dying, I'm posting it as a link in chat because it would absolutely get us DMCA'd. But everyone go watch that.
Oh yeah, go watch that. It's awesome. Quinn, you know that Gerard Way recorded a Simlish version of Na Na Na, right?
I do know this, yes.
Okay, good. I thought about bringing it up earlier, but it wasn't really relevant to the conversation. But it is a thing that makes me so happy to know that, like, they wrote Vampire Money to, like, after being asked to put a song in for the Twilight soundtrack, Richard Hardway was like, yeah, no, I'll re-record my song in Simlish for The Sims. Standards.
But yeah, this is from, I found that, Stanford, as part, you know, either as part or in parallel with this project, it started a machinima archive.
Oh, that's clever.
And this is one of the higher quality ones I saw when I was looking through it on the Internet Archive.
Our first experience with machinima was actually Sims 2 in a way. It was Rooster Teeth's Strangerhood series, which I'm sure nobody remembers.
Correct.
But we liked it, so.
I the boys at my church when I was very small were constantly referencing Red versus Blue, but I somehow entirely managed to miss Rooster Teeth.
Mm. It's funny because our friends, the Ring System, they are 25, and we found out that we both had Red versus Blue phases in middle school, but we had them basically a decade apart.
Right.
That is how long it's been running. It was running. I don't know if it's still going.
I have no idea.
It's funny because we were like, oh yeah, I remember when like the 100th episode came out, or like the end of season 5 or whatever, and they were like, oh wow, that was all that was there. It doesn't even get good until like season 7 or something like that.
Complete non sequitur question.
Mm-hmm.
Does machinima sounds like Yiddish to you too, right?
Like Meshuggah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like, it's like...
Yeah, it's got a cadence to it.
I have not, again, like, my knowledge of this stuff is so limited that I was like, okay, I don't feel up to asking for the second time in a row what the fuck you're talking about, so I am simply going to Google it, and presumably the search results will correct my spelling for me. And I looked at it and I went, okay, that makes significantly more sense, but also it does sound like you're saying something in Yiddish.
There are like several technological Yiddish words, aren't they? Isn't like glitch a Yiddish word, something like that?
Yes, I believe you're right about that.
I do not know the etymology of glitch.
Well, it's because the sources of Yiddish are a absolute mishmash of Germanic, German, Hebrew, etc., right? So,
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely am like, yeah, glitch sounds like it comes from something German. I think it is. Hold on. Now I'm gonna check. There's a glitch in the... did you know, from Merriam-Webster, there's a glitch in the etymology of glitch. It may come from the Yiddish glitch with a TSH, meaning slippery place, but that's not certain. Print use of glitch referring to a brief unexpected surge of electrical current dates to the mid-20th century. Astronaut John Glenn, in his 1962 book Into Orbit, felt the need to explain the term to his readers. Literally, a glitch is a spike or change in voltage in an electrical circuit which takes place when the circuit suddenly has a new load put on it. Today, the word can be used of any minor malfunction or snag. If you're a gamer, you might even take advantage of a glitch that causes something unexpected and sometimes beneficial to happen in the game.
I would never.
Oh, sorry.
The two
Not
genders.
in Trickshot Sim, though. This is pure skill.
Word history, a later section in this says possible etymology, perhaps from Yiddish glitch, slippery place, from Glitzen? That sounds like a fucking reindeer's name. It means to slide or glide, akin to Old High German glitan, to glide. And I definitely just pronounced glitan like it was a fucking Latin word, so there we go. Put a message in Discord really quick. Discord will load.
But yeah, I'm very excited to move on. I might take a break from the novel length ones, and go back to some 10 to 20 page papers. I have a really interesting one lined up that is specifically about the role that piracy plays in archival and preservation efforts.
Which we had a good long conversation about.
We do, which I need to edit.
I know you do.
Coming soon to the Moonshot Patreon.
Along with all of the other stuff we've been posting on the Moonshot Patreon.
Yeah, it's not like you're lacking for anything this week.
Yeah, you're really not. You're really not. It is funny. If you have not listened to this month's episode of Once Miss Wonders, I do reference this month's episode of 0 Hours Played, which has not yet come out. So keep an eye out for that. I do accidentally give a very good preview of that episode unintentionally because I expected 0 Hours Played to already have been out, but it's fine.
And also on the Moonshot Patreon in a couple of weeks, look out for a new bump in the night that I am in.
Yes! Okay.
Yes.
Times 9?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you
Damn.
kidding me? How did that happen twice?
Twice in a row is really funny.
Twice! Because
I also
it's
did
called
initially
streamer
think-
luck.
I did initially think you were trying to clarify Alexandrites times 9 were in Bump in the Night.
It's only times 6, actually.
I was gonna say, they only made it to 6. I know that for a fact. So, the 10th flip is a 10% fixed chance to get heads. My heads chance up in the top left does not matter. Immediately.
Oh, whoa.
Third time's a charm?
I believe.
No!
I believe.
No, hold on a second. What are the odds of that happening?
Probably quite low.
What are the odds of getting 3 non-endings in a row?
To be fair, I did get 3 non-endings in a row while playing the other night, last night.
Oh
But
my god.
it also did feel like bullshit.
And we go for 4. Damn.
I do need you to warn me if y'all are getting close, because I am currently big.
Okay. I can do that. I cannot believe how close I've gotten multiple times in this stream.
That's the way that it goes.
It really is just a matter of time. Unlike the coin one, or the chip one, though, I can only play this one for a few hours at a time, or like 2 hours at a time, maybe. Because my hand starts hurting from the motion.
I believe that, yeah. Okay,
Or, like,
you
more
heard it
the
here first,
clicking than
folks.
the
This is a 2-hour-long stream. We gotta give Camilla's body a chance to rest.
Thank you. Trickshot Simulator does seem mostly like a repetitive stress injury creator. I would say most of them aren't. A couple of them are. And also, like, you can turn up the sensitivity and stuff so you don't have to, like, flick the cards as much. Like, I don't know, I can turn it up to 200. And now I'm, like, barely moving it.
I just realized this is the maximum heads chance you can get is 60%. didn't realize it because last time I got it at 55, but this is it. This is all I got. There's nowhere else to go here. There's nowhere else to go. I've hit the top of the mountain, and now I'm just flipping coins forever.
I believe.
Oh. Damn. Can't acknowledge it.
I also do appreciate that the coin doesn't flip the same way every time.
True.
Yeah, now this is really the point where I'm gonna iPad baby it, and I'm just gonna have something else open on my other screen.
Now this is pod racing.
So true, bestie. I was literally just about to switch screens, and no.
I've heard that episode 1 is Riley Hopkins' favorite Star Wars movie. Have you heard that? Or maybe I'm thinking of Juliet?
I think that's Juliet's favorite prequel. And I think that is mostly because I think that is less to do with it being Juliet's favorite prequel and just it being the one prequel that Juliet doesn't dislike. No, we are not going to get into an argument we're not going to get into a discussion right now about why Juliet doesn't like Revenge of the Sith. I think it is a bold opinion to hold, but whatever. Everyone's got their opinions.
Yeah.
If I had a nickel for every queer academic whose favorite prequel was one, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, etc., etc. Here's the thing. I think that 1 is also my favorite. That's hard to say, actually. I was gonna say 1 is my favorite prequel because it's the one that feels the most coherent, and then I'm like, that's not true. It feels like a solid beginning, and Revenge of the Sith feels like a solid conclusion, but Revenge of the Sith feels like a solid conclusion. And the problem is that 2, I'm not gonna say any more than that.
I love the small rodent identification that's going on in this other chat.
Yeah, it's great.
I have never seen a Star Wars.
You keep it that way.
Honestly, I respect it. I respect it very much. Star Wars.
I'm on the record that I will watch it for, but nothing else.
I love Star Wars very, very much, but Niels is right. You're not really missing that much. There are other things to watch that I think will do more for you in the long run.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I got very deeply into Star Trek the series.
Yeah, don't worry, Niels, we're good. Niels said, like Star Trek.
Yep.
I have to go back to watching Star Trek. My Star Trek book club, unfortunately, now meets on Tuesday nights, and I can't do Tuesday nights, so...
You're too busy flipping a coin.
Or beating off. No one should have given me the keys to this fucking Twitch.
Moonshot's really gone downhill since they let Max stream whenever they wanted. All they do is beat off on stream.
I think I've said this before, but, like, I really do think it is, like, an extremely cheap joke.
Yeah.
Made worse by the fact that, like, it's so easy to say it without thinking about it, and then everyone kind of goes, and it's like, dog, no.
Yeah, it's low-hanging fruit, but the most satisfying is when you put a lot of effort into getting that fruit.
Yes. It's too easy. Which is why I spent the entire stream series not saying it.
Yep.
Because I switched back to Camilla... Nope, never mind, I hit Tails. I was like, because I switched back to Camilla, I am gonna get it. Nope.
I remember when the remake was announced, or like when a demo was released or something. In the writing server, we had like, I don't know, probably 12 people give their own version of a beat-off joke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it allowed a whole new generation to get off.
Yeah. I was saying I would probably enjoy beating off a lot more after surgery.
Yes. Okay, hey, I'm gonna be 100% honest right now. If my coin doesn't blow up, then what was the goddamn fucking point?
I think that would be the perfect ending.
It would be the perfect ending. The luck on this one is absurdly bad.
Yeah, you must be at over 2,000 flips. Maybe 2,500?
I don't think I'm quite at 2,500 yet, but I'm up there.
I wish there were more things that the developers said at you. About the philosophy of probability. And how
Maybe
humans
they'll-
see patterns and everything.
I think it would be very funny if Heather Flowers patched the game and the only thing that it did was just add more monologues about probability and nothing else. I do think this game is perfect as is.
Yeah, I mean, it is $2 and it is fun for a bit. It is fun for precisely like $2 worth of time, perhaps more.
Perhaps more.
I mean, after this stream ends, I will have 3 hours in this game, which is a lot.
Yeah. How many am I on in Trickshot Sim?
At least 30.
At least 30.
Could be infinitely fun if you just never win. Here's the thing, Seraph. I have ADHD. I think. So it's like, there is only so long that I can sit here doing one task over and over and over and over again. And the only reason why I'm even making it this long is because I'm talking to people while I do it.
Yeah. I couldn't do this on my own. But, I mean, I said this before, but talking to people, I can do it until my body gives out.
Okay. 4th time's the charm?
Big coin time?
We have
Villa
to
Doubter's
keep
looking
going.
real foolish.
Honestly.
See, here's the thing. Hey, Quinn, I need you to to tell me, no. Wait.
No?
I can't do that. I will dox my Steam.
Understood.
I was gonna show the achievement that I got for getting an ending in this game. Nattery asked if I'm cursed.
Possibly. But only, like, mildly.
Yeah, like, honestly, if this is the worst of your curses, you're doing pretty well.
Yeah, truly. I can't
feel
believe
like-
that Here's the thing. The odds of not beating this game were low, but they weren't 0.
Yeah.
Specifically on stream is what I mean.
Yeah, within a couple of hours.
Yeah. The fact that I have been playing this game for 2 hours, have gotten up to 9 times, 4 times, and have not landed a 10 times.
You haven't even gotten one of the false endings.
Nope.
Yeah. Technically they count as endings. Technically they end the game.
Yeah. Is everyone's favorite Pokemon?
I'm a basic
Galarian
Eevee bitch.
Ponyta.
Sorry, what was that, Mac, and then Quinn?
I'm a basic Eevee bitch.
Oh.
But
Okay.
I also I also fuck, man. You're gonna make me admit this on stream?
You like Pikachu?
Well, yeah, that too, but I never played a Pokemon game.
Yeah,
The closest I've come is I got like an hour and a half into Legends Arceus.
That counts.
Yeah, but that was 6 months ago, and it's my ex's copy, so I don't play it anymore.
I didn't see that I had it in there.
No. My answer was Galarian Ponyta, because I will never be beating the horse girl allegations.
Cute.
Hold on, we've got, Nattery said Whooper, which is so true. Neil said Sableye. Seraph said Pichu. Followed closely by Totodile. Nattery, I'm glad that you're having a good brain on this stream tonight, because LMFAO.
I have been released from the factory. I haven't actually kept up with the show because I'm deeply behind on my podcast backlog. So I don't know if in fiction I've been released yet.
From Friendship Factory?
From the Friendship Factory, yeah. But yeah.
Oh, mine is Phantom.
I would
Hell yeah.
also, to be clear, when I say that I'm a basic Eevee bitch, I mean also including evolutions.
Oh, absolutely.
Big fan of Umbreon. I really like Umbreon. I like Pikachu a lot. Yeah. There's like a couple of others that I can't think of right now, but I love an Eevee. I bought a I bought a lanyard for my work badge because I kept like just leaving it around places and not remembering to bring it to work, and I did buy an Eevee lanyard. Mostly because I couldn't find a Shadow the Hedgehog one.
Oh, fuck, I didn't throw it hard enough.
Damn.
But the one that I threw, like, literally as it was still settling into the clothespin, what did, like, brush against the other things.
Shadow the Hedgehog lanyard would have been an incredible fashion statement. This was also, I was buying this, like, I bought this, like, 3 months after I started this job. So this was also, like, in the height of Interstitial Infinity, and I was losing my fucking shit. And Shadow was the guy that I was like, I know that I will be able to get a lanyard of Shadow the Hedgehog. And then I was wrong! But it's okay, because I couldn't get a lanyard of Mob either.
That seems a little stranger to me.
Those are also my 2 guys from that show.
Here's the thing. My guy from that show is Alphonse Elric.
Fair.
But you can't get post-canon Al anything. And I knew that. You should listen to Interstitial Infinity.
You should.
Nattery, I am gently holding your hands. You should listen to Interstitial Infinity. And then you should listen to the other Interstitial seasons when they come out eventually.
Yeah.
Investigations is theoretically coming out next month as soon as we finish editing episode 4, which is our last obligation that we have been working on for a year.
Yeah. Listen,
Not
I am
consecutively,
also... Nattery, I am also in that boat with actual plays. Something about the way that Marn, Jay, and Riley edited Infinity so that it sounds... It has, like... soundscaping, like kind of like an audio drama really, really works for me.
Yeah, it's extremely good. Nothing has moved me to fan fiction since I was, like, 13. Except for Interstitial Infinity.
As a guy who is on an actual play, okay, I'm not going to plug my actual play right now because it's not a Moonshot production. I am on an actual play occasionally, and that one's also really good. Go listen to Interstitial Infinity. I am insane about it.
Yeah.
Every, like, a month or so, I go, man, I have, like, 5 Infinity fics in the docket, and I should finish one of them. And then I don't.
Yeah, I won't say more than this, but, the Coliseum episode is my favorite example of a specific type of role-playing, ever.
It's so goddamn good. I don't have cams on, so you didn't see me just going, yeah! Like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I should re-listen to Infinity, actually. I should re-listen to Infinity, but I am not ready for it to break my heart again. So... Alright. What do we think?
Yes.
Nope, I hit fucking tails again.
Fuck. At the same time, I missed my second shot after getting it in the clothespin.
Can you hold on a second? Can you imagine if we both got it at the same time?
We'd have to go frame by frame to see who gets the channel points.
If you want to go with formative ass podcasts to listen to, Interstitial Season 1 is mine. I should re-listen. I should pause the project that I was doing with Interstitial Season 1 and then just re-listen to it. I know that it is not Riley's favorite thing in the whole world. I love it so much.
See, I don't understand Kingdom Hearts, so Interstitial Season 1 did very little for me because I understood very little of what was happening when I tried listening to it.
That's fair. I also didn't know very much about Kingdom Hearts when I listened to Interstitial Season 1 the first time, and it definitely did more for me after I knew more about Kingdom Hearts, but I still really enjoyed it. Sans is Season 2. Man, maybe that's what I should stream. Yeah, Chris Angel is season 1. Sans is season 2.
And Roxanne is season 1.
Yes, Roxanne is season 1.
Damn bitch, you live like this.
Damn bitch, you live like this. Parker was so base for that, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker.
Hello, I'm back. What did I miss?
Me failing miserably. And also Chris Angel, the mind freak.
Who's everyone's favorite street magician besides Chris Angel? We all have one, right?
I don't have one.
Neither do I.
No.
I don't think about magicians very much. I don't even really think about Chris Angel that much.
Does anyone want to play Interstitial? Hey, Mac, do you want to play Interstitial?
I have really bad news for you, Quinn. Yes, I do. I'm only going to be able to play,
Oh. Damn.
No, I could feel it in my soul. You were saying, Mac?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, big things are happening over there. Nope. The joke for chat is Mac and I are in a not for content interstitial game that meets occasionally.
You and Mac are also both in a... I mean, it's not interstitial, but it is interstitial. Upcoming one.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't gonna spoil that.
Yeah, but that's for content.
Yeah, I don't think mentioning 2 people on the cast of an unknown season...
No, it's not, but, you know, it's your thing to talk about, so...
That's true. You guys will know about this in a year and a half.
Yeah.
Eventually.
2 years.
Yeah,
Look for that in 2027.
but yeah, we're doing quick, everyone theorize what do you think that season will be called. Hey, I highly recommend playing TTRPGs not for content.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does a lot to revitalize your love of the game.
Yeah, Susan has been playing actual Dungeons and Dragons with her friends and has been having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
Even though she doesn't think Dungeons and Dragons is a very good system.
She's right.
But there's a lot of flavor in it. That's fun.
Yeah. I think the combat is abysmal, but I enjoy it otherwise. That's my hot take.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
But yeah, in our home game, we also get to do fun things like, not just forcibly, both forcibly changing players' playbooks, but forcibly changing the game a player is playing.
Theo is currently playing Interstitial 1E.
And this is his third system.
Yeah, he went from 2E to Metafiction to 1E. Deeply hilarious.
My third system.
Okay, at a certain point I have to throw in the towel on this game. I keep being like I want to go until I land another 9 times. I don't think it's going to happen.
No, it's going to happen. All gamblers give up just before they win big.
That's true. You're so right, bestie.
Oh.
But yes.
Oh? What did I tell you?
You did.
Oh.
You did tell me. All right.
All right.
Just channel your inner Morgan of the Devil and simply don't think about losing.
Nice. You called which ending it was, too.
Nailed it!
What a way to end.
I nailed it. Total flips.
All right.
3 3,000. You can't see this because Susan's game is overlapping where it says my total flips. My total flips are, hold on a second. I can move Camilla's game really quick. 3,034 flips.
It's quite a few. Actually, that number is pretty close to what I've got for like hours, because I'm on 30 hours 53 minutes, so 3053.
I am not going to put this the game back where the other one is. You're gonna have to deal with some shit moving around when I switch back to Camilla. Oh no, it's close enough. Okay, great. One less would have been nice, but you can't get everything. It's true. It's so true. Oh well. Heads. Oh, this is just telling me. Nope. I can no longer English.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, I'm gonna just sit here and watch Camilla.
I'm willing to go for 5 more minutes before I call it.
Sounds
Just
good
because
to me.
I've been so close so many times now.
Yeah, definitely.
If I stop, I will lose my rhythm.
I appear to not be able to flip the pieces anymore.
Oh.
I do just have to quit the game. We cannot forever... Unfortunately, Nattery, we cannot forever stream because I'm the one hosting the stream and I do need to go to sleep.
Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm done.
No, you
No,
said 5 minutes.
No, okay, fine.
You said 5
I'll
minutes.
try more. I did say 5 minutes.
I don't need to go to sleep that badly.
No, I wasn't saying that because of you. I was saying it because I got it in the clothespin again and then completely whiffed the chair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand.
I'm gonna get it before 35 hours. And in fact, I could get it right now. Now. 5 cards from now. No. I mean, there's still a chance I could get it. Ooh.
I liked the just single throw.
Yeah. You have to get it in a row.
Seraph is now saying, now! Right now! Fuck! Right now! See, I think the lag might be making some problems for you, Seraph.
Yeah, it might be right at some point.
That's true. It might be right at some point. After all, a broken clock is right twice a day, right?
Exactly.
Oh. Seraph is it's trying to will the win.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Everyone, please raise your hands to give me your Dragon Ball Z energy. And if I get it, it's going to be a hell of a clip for this channel.
It's true. I'm so glad that the coin blew up. That was the only ending I would have accepted. After 4 after 4 failures.
Yeah, that was a good ending.
Yeah.
I would not have even been happy with getting 10 heads in a row.
I'm actually quite surprised by how long it took.
Me too. Aw, thanks, Seraph. Seraph's literally holding its arms in the air for you.
That one tapped the clothespin. I really wish that it was just so slightly closer so I could see it a little better.
Yeah, I was honestly thinking that. I was like, damn, it would be really nice if you could zoom.
Yeah.
Even just like a single zoom, like close, like just closer.
Yeah, unfortunately this view doesn't really cut it for me.
I mean, it wouldn't for me either.
The trick for the clothespin is you have to do it like low and fast. And then also like straight. Okay, we're in the last minute. I'm gonna try the speedrunner technique. Wait, hang on. Turn more.
The gentle camera adjustments are really funny.
Thank you. I asked the person who has the world record for this game, like, how do you throw so fast and so straight? And they were like, they were very nice, but like their advice did not help. But they were like, I believe in you.
Oh.
That's really nice though.
Yeah.
Doing anything straight is such a challenge for me, TBH. True.
Agreed. Well, one hit it. Couple hit it. Okay, that's 31 hours.
That's so long.
And I've thrown 130,222 cards. That feels very fitting.
Christ.
Basically, I throw one card a second.
That's so scary.
I mean, chip 3 in a row was 15 hours, 20 minutes, 22 seconds, and 22,959 chips thrown.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's gonna do it for us. I can't remember if I have the audio tracks on the goodbye screen, so I'm not gonna run the risk of it right now. We will be, Moonshot will be back. Hold on a second. I don't want to say something that's wrong. I don't want to say that we're streaming tomorrow, and it turns out we're not. We'll at least be back on Thursday.
Yeah.
If not tomorrow. I'm scrolling. Well, it might be tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be Thursday. I just don't know if Jory's streaming tomorrow or if he's not starting until next week. So, Nattery said I won't remember anyway. So, okay, there we go. We're good. But thanks for coming out and joining us on Tuesday Yap Time. Marn and I will be back next week with more blueprints and the solution to the picture puzzle because I solved it. We will be a little bit late though, just a little bit, because I am recording a podcast right before. So, but we will definitely be on. So until then, actually I might be here on Saturday. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye. Yeah, there is audio in this. Okay. Not anymore. Goodbye.